We are digging through a new unsettling report involving the Erica Parsons case. Good evening. I'm Maureen O'Boyle.
And I'm Paul Cameron. Welcome. The new documents detail two separate reports of neglect involving the little girl before her disappearance and how the Department of Social Services handled it. WBTV's Ben Williamson went to find out if more could have been done to protect Erica. Ben, you took this to a local attorney. What did she have to say about it?
We read over it together. She says the report were given basically doesn't really give enough information on whether proper steps were taken. She didn't see anything glaring wrong with it and how the DSS handled those reports, but the question remains for many. Was enough done?
We had done nothing to these kids or Erica, nothing. And even social worker even wrote that in the paper, we had nothing.
That was Sandy Parsons back in 2013, referencing one of the times the DSS came out to investigate allegations of neglect and abuse. We learned the DSS visited the family twice, once in 2002 and again in 2004. In 2002, the report says Erica was whipped, leaving marks, and that she was also underweight and small. Those reports were determined to be unfounded. In 2004, DSS investigated another complaint that Erica was underweight and frail. This time, the department did require some medical appointments to be set up.
Is it missing information or missing action? I don't know.
Principal attorney Penelope Hefner with the Sodoma Law Union has worked many cases involving DSS, but is not connected to this case in any way.
They did the beginnings of a proper investigation. What I can't tell is if they completely followed through with it and just didn't include that in the report, or if they didn't do the follow-through they should have done.
After reading through, Hefner is left wondering about some of the action that was taken. For example, DSS placed Erica with her aunt after the second report of neglect.
But there wasn't anything in the report that said why she then was taken from the aunt's home and put back with the parents. What steps did they take to remedy whatever the concern was?
Hefner says cases involving DSS that end in a child's death will always stir a lot of emotion.
And you're going to have half the people that are going to say more should have been done, and then we've got cases where people say that DSS is too invasive.
The Rowan DSS sent me this statement. This was a tragic situation for a little girl. Any time that we lose a child, there are lessons to be learned. It doesn't mean that something was done incorrectly. It is simply everyone's responsibility to ensure that children are safe from harm. Now, if you'd like to read that full report, it's only about 2.5 pages. We've got that for you online at WBTV.com. Paul and Maureen, back to you.
Ben, thank you. We have